I am going to be keeping it 100 with you. I'll clarify before I proceed with the real subject at hand. I used to be successful. I had money. I had, you know, a woman that really loved me. Everything was good. And what happened was that people in my family, they had medical issues and I had to take care of that. And that put me in a very bad spot where a lot of the opportunities that were there, I wasn't able to capitalize on because I was busy. I was solving, all those issues. I don't regret what I did. I'm happy that things went well for the most part, at least in that situation. And yeah, it's fine. But I'm just giving you my experience. I'm telling you my story. Now things are not like horrible. I'm not like homeless, but I'm grinding. I'm doing what I can. It's difficult. It's very difficult because the opportunities that I had back then, the leverage, all that is gone. Like for the most part, I'd say 80% gone. So it's rough. Now, what's the point of this video? Well, it's mostly me ranting, but I'm going to make several points. My first point is there's a lot of people who whine and complain and blame the government. El presidente, la presidenta, the president, or vice president, or the mayor, whatever, for their situation. And while I can understand, right? And this, for some people, this may be off-putting. This may be like, well, like, oh, you're saying the government never does anything wrong and they do not affect your lifestyle or like. No, they do. They do. But I'll explain. I will explain. I'll get there. It is completely reasonable to get angry at the choices that the government makes. But there's a lot of factors that intertwine when it comes to your life. It's not just the government that's making it so you're not successful. That's getting in your way. That's one of the many things that is getting in your way. The people in my country, they're all whiny bitches. Well, for the most part. I mean, I say all just to like be funny and joke around. They're not all. Obviously, there's always exceptions. For the most part, they're whiny entitled bitches. I'm just keeping it real, keeping it 100, because they're lazy, they're entitled, they're ignorant, they're dumb, they're mediocre, and they're not hardworking. They don't have good qualities. They don't try to acquire good qualities. They think that the way to live is just work a 9 to 5 and just and you get a jacuzzi, you get a mansion, because I worked a lot, the same job, so now I'm supposed to like get rich instantly. I'm gonna get promoted for being a drone. Oh, you're calling people that are like working a 9 to 5 drones? No, I'm saying like if you work a 9 to 5 to survive and you do what you gotta do, that's fine. That is fine. Oh, that's what I can get. I'm working at McDonald's or like I clean. That's totally fine. That's fine. But understand that you being at a McDonald's and you're not like grinding and having a what if you get fired at plan B, or like you have to understand what I'm trying to get at is that that's temporary. If you really like, if you're okay with that, fine. But if you want to live like you're rich, like oh my god, I want caviar and like I want to go to yachts and I want a jacuzzi and a Lamborghini. If you want that, I'm exaggerating, of course, a bit for comedic purposes. But thing is that you need to understand, or you have to understand, that it takes a long time to get there. You have to work hard. You have to adapt. You have to understand how the world works. You have to do online stuff, talk to people. You know, you create links. You get with people who are like-minded, and you work together. Maybe you build something. You get that, right? You get that, or you just grind by yourself. Maybe you want to go on YouTube, and maybe you get lucky. You start making videos because luck it is involved. You grind, you get views, you get your bag. Fine, I respect that. Nothing wrong with that. But I see the way they live and they whine like they have a good house, loving family. They're like in a relationship or whatever, and like they're oh, but what do you know? Like they're whining, but they whine, and they oh my god, oh it's so stressful. Like we're while they're on like their iPhones and stuff, and their ACs in like these huge houses. Oh my god, so stressful. Oh, the government. Oh. And maybe they were born with rich parents, or maybe I don't know something. But I can't stand those people. I can't. You're living in a country that's like a 6.5, 6.9. There's opportunities. It kind of sucks, but it's there. Like you're not. Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's censorship. There's kind of a dictatorship. Like there's certain things that you can and can't say. I'm making videos. I'm doing stuff. Right? I'm doing stuff online. I made money online, and I can still make money online. So what's the problem? Like what? Oh, but I don't want to work online. I don't want to. Then screw you. Like you're not adapting. Then you're done. You die. In the jungle, you gotta adapt to survive. It's the survival of the fittest. And if you're not, then well, bye. See you later. Bye bye. I really don't like to align myself with people who have trash values. I was speaking in the previous video about my friend, and to be honest, I didn't say it, but in his family, there's people who went to other countries who send him and his family money, like a shitload of money. So he's set for life. Like the money, like they should choose, like they save it, like well, their family, because he gets in contact with his family and they talk stuff. It's complicated, but they know they have support from people who made it big outside of the country. And eventually you have to understand that you gotta be a man or a woman of action. You gotta do your stuff, get your bag, just be active. Like things are just not going to come to you because you're whining and you're complaining. Like there's nothing to gain. You can vent, you can rant, you can feel depressed, this and that, but if you don't do anything to change what's happening, then you're just going to be a crying bitch. You're lame. That's lame. That's cringe. I can give you an example of what happened to the dude who I'm friends with for now. Because I mean, I said I'm not having any of his shit. Like, well, maybe we'll just take some time, or like we're gonna chill for now. What happened probably was that, oh, like I don't know, something stupid that made him angry. Like he's very petty. He's very weird. Like I don't know. Maybe it was something like insignificant, but oh, because he's triggered because his emotions, then he doesn't want to do anything. Like let's say a dog barked at him, and the dog bit his leg. Oh no, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna eat food. I'm protesting. I'm whining. I'm a queen, slime, a king, we was kings. And that's lame as fuck. I have no respect for people who do that. If you're having a bad day, fine. You can be like, okay, I have a bad day, I'm pissed. Like, just, I don't know, it's just, sorry, such entitlement. That is annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. So, what happened with my friend was that I'm just gonna, well, what ended up happening was that I'm just gonna, he can go fuck himself for all I care. I'm not gonna tell him anything. I know I said it in the previous video, oh, I'm gonna talk to him or maybe or whatever. I'll see what happens. No, my decision is that he can go fuck himself. I'm not gonna talk to him. I'm not gonna be on his ass. If he doesn't wanna do what he has to do, even if it's going to affect me, then it's his choice. Whatever. You wanna be a lazy fuck, a useless piece of trash, then okay, bro, do that. Oh, language, you're being mean. No, but because like people who do not contribute to society, people who just want a leash of others, they're parasites. I don't care if it sounds bad. They're bad people. They're evil. They're disgusting. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Like you just want to live off your parents and inherit their money and just you don't want to do anything. You don't want to work. You don't want to have your own stuff. Then you're a parasite. You are. And I'm not saying anything like, oh my God, he slurs and he's being super like horrendous. I'm saying like I don't tolerate that, and nobody should. You're a bad person. You are a bad person. I don't know what happened. I sincerely don't care. Maybe if something happened to someone in his family and he got like, you know, that got him in his feelings and he's really angry or he's like, oh, he's acting weird. Totally understandable. Totally. I was weird. I was in a weird mood when, you know, the people in my family, they were going through really nasty stuff, health-wise. They almost died several times. Like, oh my God, what? I was like, yeah, I was easily triggered. Like, it would take little to nothing to make me crash out. But it made sense. I was really like stressed and I was really like bothered and I wasn't feeling like, not even like neutral. I was pissed, angry, stressed, all that, and it makes sense. That's the only excuse he'll get. If he tells me, oh, something happened to my mom or whatever, or someone I care about, or da 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 da, or something happened to me, something like really bad, and he says, oh, I forgot, and I'm legit, I'm just gonna ghost him. And I don't usually ghost people. I don't like when I'm ghosted, but like I gave him more than enough chances. I gave him like 10 chances. That's overkill. That's too much. I'm done. And this isn't a video about him, but I'm just using him as an example. He's someone that comes from a family that has everything. So he gets to act like a spoiled brat, like a lazy kid. Why? What? No. Cringe. Hell no. Get that shit out of here. Honestly, I really don't get along with people around here that much, right? I have neighbors and stuff who are like I vibe with, who are like cool people. I know a lot of people here who are hardworking and they, you know, they do their stuff, they get their bag. I do, but most people here, they're they're not they're not there, like mentally, physically, all that. They're not quite up there yet, and they won't be. They won't ever be. So I don't really like talk to them and like, oh my God, oh the government. Like, I was like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like really, look at me. I'm doing my stuff. I hate computers. I hate it, bro. Like I just keep talking. I'm gonna just do my own stuff. I just yeah. I'm just gonna nod and just say yeah. You're right. because you sound stupid. Like, yeah, if you don't like computers, whatever, you don't like what it is, fine. But don't whine when things go bad for you. Because it is your choice. At this rate, you're choosing not to learn the skills that are required to evolve, to advance in life. So it's your fault. It's your choice. Fine, you're an adult, blah blah blah, da da da. But it is your choice, your fault. You had to take responsibility for your actions. And not just, oh, I'm an adult, oh, I get all the power. No, no, there's responsibility. Like the Spider-Man says, with great power comes great responsibility, like Uncle Ben said from Spider-Man. Honestly, it's just that. And they get triggered so easily, like they ignore you. They act like children. They act like children. But like the spoiled type. I'm not saying all kids are like bad or whatever. Like there's some kids who are like nice, who behave, who are like kind to adults, who are respectful. But no, they're like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to you. They start yelling. Okay, I'm done. Okay, next subject. Okay, I heard you. They start acting weird. Like, what the fuck? Look at you. You're an adult. Why are you acting like this? Because you're triggered? Because you cannot get everything just handed to you? Because you feel entitled to it? The fuck's wrong with you, bro? Get a grip. Sorry, I'm heating up. I'm actually getting a bit angry now because talking about this, but it's just something that it pisses me off. If I tell you, let's get to this, let's grind, let's make up a plan, let's just try it. Maybe we're gonna make a video game together, or maybe like something. And you say no, you're like, oh, or you say yes, but then eventually there's no communication, you just disappear, and then you're like, oh, like, okay, I'm ready now after like a decade. Oh, you're exaggerating. Yes, I'm exaggerating. Then it's your fault, bro. I am someone that helps people. I give them opportunities to make money, to progress, to build something together. I say, let's use your skills alongside mine and let's create something amazing. Right? And I wanted to do that with the people who I consider friends. I wanted my best. I offered when we were like when I was starting with the whole indie game, indie stuff. He had a great idea for a video game. I said, let's go with that. Oh yeah, that sounds lit. Oh, let's go with that. Maybe you control the characters and I do the rest. But then he was like, no, actually, now that I think of that, no, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good. And then recently, like before this garbage happened, he's like, oh, can I like draw for you? Can I like come to your team? Like, well, I don't know how to draw, or I forgot. I don't know. But I could try. Like, what, bro? What are you talking about? Like, no, we're good. We're good. No, but thanks for asking. No, we're good. It's just like I don't. I hope he's okay. I hope his family is okay. I don't wish him anything bad. I don't wish anyone anything bad. You know, um, his mom. I met his mom. Obviously, he's my friend, so of course I know his family. I know him in real life. We're like real life friends. We're not like online. We know each other. We knew each other. We studied together. Like we have a we have story. Like we have past together. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what went wrong because, or maybe he was like that all along, and he was trying to force himself to be different. Because I don't deal with people who are like parasites. So he tried to act like something different, but he was always a parasite, and that's sad. Like I don't feel bad. I'm like, oh well, do you feel like you wasted? And yeah, I said this video wasn't about my friend, but here I go. Like, eh, at the end of the day, there's no script, so yeah. Sorry, I apologize, but I'm still gonna continue anyway. It's my channel. Whether you like it, you love it, subscribe or unsubscribe, or give it a like, whatever. At the end of the day, he is my friend, and I don't feel necessarily bad that I spent a lot of time with him, and this is like he showed his true colors just now. That's not the issue. The issue is the bigger issue is that he's just like everyone else. He's like everyone else. I thought he was different, right? I know people can lie to you for years. You can be married to a woman 4 years and then suddenly she's like for 10 years and like, I'm bored. Let's get a divorce. I get it. Oh, you're comparing friendship to like a marriage. No, but like you get what I'm saying. You can be with a friend for a long ass time and then they just go weird and they just turn heel like in wrestling. I don't know. But going back to the original subject because I don't want most of the video to me just talk about my friend again. You can do it. In this country, you can do it. If you work hard, if you try, you honestly, you can do it. You can. I'd argue that most people can be successful here. They just gotta work hard to do it. I was successful. I was successful. I'm not like the smartest, all that. I'm not like, oh my god, super genius. I'm like an average guy, a normal dude. So if I made it, why couldn't you? Why can't you? I'm just, and you know what bothers me personally? I said that I'm working on my stuff. I'm making amazing things. I'm with my team, right? I'm not the leader, but like I'm with a team. I say my team, but it's whatever. They're like my bros and gals. Working, making video games, making stuff. For now, it's just a video game that we're working on. We were working on animation before, but like, yeah, we decided to focus on this video game we're making, and everything's going decently enough. Things are going okay. Well, I'm not like patriotic, but I never got anyone that I know is skilled. Like they can draw, they can do programming, they can do marketing, all this and that. I never got them to like. Not only like, it's not that I'm jealous or I'm like triggered or I'm like tilted because they're not working for me or with me or like no. It's not that I never like got them to try and improve themselves because here's the deal. Not only my friend, I tell people, okay, they ask me, oh, like, what can I do to improve? Oh, this all sucks. I don't have money. I don't have anything. And I tell them, you can do this and this and that and get online and do and this and this and that. And they're like, oh, I don't want to. Like I said before, oh, no, I don't know. But you have the skills. You have the abilities. Yeah, I don't know. I'm good. Then why are you complaining? Oh, because I want things to be my way or the highway. It's my way or the highway. Like, bro, life only works one way. Life doesn't care about your feelings. It's either this way or you're fucked. And I had to learn the hard way that you have to adapt. Adapt. That is the key word. And they're like, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to do the stuff with games. Fine. Okay, then try something different. Try something for yourself. Here's my advice. This. Oh no, I don't wanna. Then okay, then go fuck yourself. Then I'm sorry. I tried. I gave you advice. You don't have to do anything. It's not like, oh, you wanna manipulate me to get me to work with you to use me like a puppet. No. I'm offering you an opportunity. You wanna take? Okay, maybe you wanna do something by yourself. Maybe you can try this and that. Right? Maybe. How about this? How about? Listen. How about I be very specific? You want me to be specific? Okay, here goes, bitch. How about you learn how to draw and you start doing commissions and stuff? You're like, oh, no, no. In this country, there's a lot of people. I could give you a list, a huge list of people who are making bank, who are making cash, who are making money, dinero with commissions, drawings, and all that. They're drawing furry, or they're drawing whatever, or they're drawing like adult content. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're getting by. They went to art school or they learned by themselves, watch videos and stuff, and they get by. They bought houses. They do stuff. In this country, I'm talking about this country in particular. Maybe you're from another place or whatever, but in this place, this is my world. This is my, like the song, right? You do that and you're good. I don't want to learn how to draw. I mean, I like art and I like drawing, but I don't want to learn how to draw at a higher level where I can monetize it. Then go fuck yourself. Stop crying. If you're not gonna do anything about it, then stop crying and say, you know what? It's my fault. It is my fault. I'm not adapting. I'm not working to get better. I'm not doing anything. I can't do anything. So it's my fault. So I just shut your mouth, go to a corner, and continue crying like a little pussy. Just cry your heart out. I give you one of many options. You could try something risky like me. You could maybe get with a bunch of people, try to create an indie game or something, but do something. If it doesn't work out, then it's fine. I always tell people, yeah, you're not always going to be successful and you're not always going to get what you want. But if you try, if you work hard, at least I'll be like, okay, you were unlucky. You could get unlucky. You could be like, oh, really talented, really this and that, and you get nothing. I said that many times before. That's why all my points, I repeat them. Well, not all, but most of them. Yes. Okay, maybe you got unlucky. I'll still have respect for you. I'll be like, okay, you have a point. You said, oh my God, life is so rough with me, and you can play the victim card there. You can be like, oh, I tried so hard, I worked so hard, and see, I get nothing. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You are right. You're working hard. You're doing your stuff, and yeah, life is unfair, man. What do you want me to say? Like, hello, like you had to shoot your shot, and sometimes you miss. And like, what else? Like, okay. At least I'll be like, I'll be understanding. I'll be like, I'm sorry, it happens. Blah, blah. There's no way you're going to find out if you're fit for something or if you can try something or you can achieve something if you do not take action. I don't know what's gonna happen. You wanted me to be honest? I don't know what's gonna happen. I am confident. Like, but at the end of the day, am I 100% sure that I'm going to be successful with what I'm doing? No. But is that or like just stay still doing nothing? That's something I am skilled at, and that's a big opportunity that has provided me with money before and very nice chances. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can like go all in, take it seriously, and like grind and like learn. And even if it doesn't work out, at least I'll learn stuff that I can use. Bro, people just be wanting to play games and just drink soda and eat Doritos in their room and just expect everything to be solved magically. I hate that, bro. I hate that. From the bottom of my heart, I hate that shit. You used to be like that? No, I was never like that. Well, maybe not all people are like you. Then, yeah, then that's why things are bad because of lazy entitled pieces of you know what. Real talk, real talk. And I'm going to make this a two-part video actually. I'm going to upload the second part tomorrow. The first part is gonna be here. I don't know what I'm gonna name it. I'll figure something out because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to unpack. So buckle up, buckaroos. I I'm not saying that if okay if you're not in my area of expertise, if you don't want to work with the indie game I'm working on and all that, then I'm just gonna cut you off, like I explained earlier. And I'm not saying that unless you're grinding, I won't talk to you and you're like a peon, a peasant to me. No, I don't care. You can be homeless or whatever. I don't care. If you're like chill and you're fun to talk to, then it's fine. But what bothers me is the whining. But you people cannot complain around you. They can, but like, if there's a way they could get over their problems, if there's a way they could solve them, then why don't you? And again, complaining, fine. You want to vent? I'm your friend. I'm here for you. I'm listening. And I'm going to try to help you. As a friend, I'm going to try to help you. You have a problem. I'm going to give you advice. I'm going to try to help you solve it. And if you just don't do anything and you know, you don't have to take my advice. It's fine. It's your choice. It's your thing, whatever. But like, I'm giving you advice. I'm the only one that gave you advice. Right? You have an option, at least. Then if you're not going to do anything, then I nicely ask you, stop whining. I'm gonna ask it really nicely in a very soft tone. Just please stop whining. It's what it is. I cannot agree. I cannot be fine with everyone. I'll be like, you're not gonna get along with everyone. There's gonna be people who are gonna be like, you're gonna be like, and you have to be honest. I have to be honest, so people understand what's up, where I'm coming from. If I don't tell my friends what they want to hear. I tell them what's up. If they don't like it, fine. But me as your friend, my job is to help you, to take care of you, to be there for you. If I was an asshole, I would be like, no, you're fine. Oh, it's fine. Just, yeah, it's all the government. It's just nothing you can do. You did everything correct. You did nothing wrong. DSP. I'm going to get to the part two.